Hello fantasy managers, welcome to FPL Team Talk. In this video we're doing a quick wrap up, roundup of how we got on game week 7. We'll have a review. As you can see on the screen, some of the stats, a lot of transfers made this week. Wildcards going and being activated left, right and centre. Captaincy on Ronaldo. Most transferred player in Rudiger's. It's a really interesting week. In many ways, not a great week in many others. Let's just have a look and see how we got on. Okay, so don't forget please, lots of videos we're creating. We're doing also at the moment some sort of a live transfer experiment, see if we can make money on a wildcard over the next 2 weeks. Keep a tab on that. If you like it, please give us a subscribe. You can always change your mind later on. Let's have a look at what we got in store. So let's have a look. First of all, wildcard was activated for this week. I said at the time I'd much rather have waited, I think, to the international fixture now to play my wildcard. I just felt extra data, 2 weeks, maybe be able to jump on some price increases. And also those City defensive fixtures look better after the Liverpool game. Never ideal playing those two players, Cancelo and Diaz, in the Liverpool game. I still felt they could have got some sort of clean sheet. Looked good for half time, and then Diaz and Cancelo both getting booked. Then they conceded a 2, so they actually blanked entirely for me. Ramsdale did brilliantly. On the other side of the coin, he came in for Sanchez, so both of them picked up a clean sheet in any case. Rudiger, he gets 2. I can't keep myself. I just think Chelsea fixture was as good a game as they could hope for, and that just didn't work out. Having a look across the midfield, then Gallagher, he got brought off early. Again, he didn't get anything to get for against Palace. Saka, tough game away at Brighton. You know how good defensively they are. Rafinha, thought I was in luck there with an assist for the Llorente goal. Didn't pan out. Salah to the rescue. Didn't captain him. So really would have got stung by anyone who did. In fairness, I can't. If you captain Salah, either you didn't have any other better options, or it's just a strange decision to make. I mean, if you captain great, you got double points. That's really good. But at home to City, I don't think it was a sensible choice. So I can't keep myself over that. I was even contemplating dropping him. Benrahma, yeah, he only got the 2 points as well. Up front, Captain Lukaku, he was the obvious choice. Didn't pan out, and Antonio didn't get anything for me either. So all in all, really quite weak, and that's the case for everyone I know. On the bench, Foster, he's my playing goalkeeper, only got 2 points. Christensen dropped out. Brought him in on the wildcard. I'm not too upset the fact he didn't play. I know he's going to be resting 1 or 2 games. I've taken $1 million over Azpilicueta, who obviously had a great game. But again, I'm not really regretting that decision. I think it was the right thing to do. Armstrong, he's brought in, as was Livramento, for their prices. Better fixtures coming up for Southampton, who I thought played quite well in that game. But yeah, nothing doing for that. So overall as a week, we came out with 37 points. The average was 38, so we got a small red arrow. So we're still just missing out on the top 10% overall. Not where I'd like to be. The wild card didn't pan out, but looking at all the different options, looking at all the players that scored this week, I just don't think there's any decision that I really regret making. I've gone double City defence, I've gone double Chelsea defence. I still stand by that. It seems like a sensible choice, especially with the fixtures coming up. Manchester City, obviously, a difficult game. Southampton, Chelsea, arguably should be looking to get clean sheets against that, but it just takes, what's the Brian Clough quotes, I've got 3 seconds to score a goal. It can happen. So, not overly worried. What difference a wild card will make? Let's just hope we don't get any injuries during the next 2 weeks. There's Hwang that's obviously come from Wolves that got 2 goals. That may have influenced my decision if I'd waited, and maybe Armstrong wouldn't have been there, so I could have cashed in a little bit on that. I do have money in the bank. It's not a disaster. It's not where I'd like to be. But looking through it all, I just think low scoring week overall. And if you'd offered me this position, I think after the Ronaldo blanking in the early kickoff, I would have thought that red out would be a disaster, and just couldn't happen. But you know what? It was a tough week. I don't regret any of the decisions we made on the wild card. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but I think all my decisions were reasonable. I've got 1 transfer to play over the international break. Not sure how that's going to pan out. I'm tempted to let it roll if I'm honest, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Let us know any thoughts or comments below. Thinking of reeling out another wildcard video later on this week, maybe at the weekend. But yeah, we're still looking at those transfers and how we can make money on that if it's possible. How much can we make for future reference? But otherwise, speak to you soon, guys. Take care.